Your colon and you. Let me introduce you to someone very important to this story. His name is Jojo. And do you know what today is? Why, it's Jojo's 50th birthday. Which means one very important thing. Okay, not those. Not those. Turning 50 means it's time for Jojo to have his colon checked for polyps. Jojo's lineage is long and illustrious, one benefiting from good genes and generally good health. Like the rest of his family, Jojo has been blessed with a life uncomplicated by major health issues. You may need to begin screening earlier than age 50 if you have a family or personal history of colorectal cancer or precancerous polyps. Most of the time, there are no signs or symptoms of colorectal cancer. Though Jojo is fit as a fiddle, he should definitely have a colonoscopy exam. He's certainly not unconcerned about his health, but like many people, he finds it difficult to make time during his busy schedule to have such an exam. Yep, he's really busy. Look at him. Busy Jojo. What a busy life. And here we are at breakfast. My oh my, Jojo's wife is most certainly nagging Jojo like never before. Just look at her. She is relentless. It's now clear to Jojo that a colonoscopy can examine the entire colon and allows the removal of polyps during the procedure. There are a variety of other tests that can prevent or detect cancer, such as flexible sigmoidoscopy and fecal occult blood testing. Talk to your healthcare provider about which test is right for you. Remember, the best screening test is the one that gets done. It looks as though Jojo has decided on the full exam. Good for you, Jojo. Your colon is located right here. Your colon is located right here and can perform quite a few tasks each day. The colon, otherwise known as large intestine, rectum, and anus, is the end portion of the human gastrointestinal tract, which extends from the mouth to the anus. A colon polyp is a growth on the surface of the colon and, gone unnoticed, could be detrimental to your health. The procedure itself is quite harmless, although the idea of a camera going up in there seems quite scary. Over time, there have been great advances in technology. Looks like Jojo has made his appointment. Way to go, Jojo! Now comes the very important preparation for your colonoscopy. Drinking your required liquids before the colonoscopy is very important. This cleanses out your colon and clears the way for your doctor to find any of those pesky polyps. It's much easier for the doctor to work with this than working with something like this. It's most important not to drink or eat anything you're not supposed to the day before your procedure. So stay away from foods after midnight, or you could risk having your procedure canceled, among other things. So here we are. It's the day of the exam. Jojo has received the proper medications for sedation, and the doctor is ready to proceed. And here we are, inside the colon. And, oh my, looks like Jojo has a couple of polyps hanging around. Let's just make this easier by referring to these two little buggers with some names. We'll call this one Steve, and over here, we'll call this little guy Billy D. Williams.
And welcome back. We are on the first hole. Looks like the doctor is reaching for his snare device to lasso them, and...
Oh, what's this, Bob?
Oh, okay, yeah. He's waving off the snare. He's waving it off.
Yeah, looks like he's changing his mind. He's reaching for the biopsy clamp instead, Bob. Wow, a gutsy move on the doctor's part.
A gutsy move indeed, Pete. A gutsy move indeed. I do believe we are dealing with a professional here.
Looks as though Billy D. Williams will be making his exit first. And by the looks of that cigarette, he could very well be precancerous. Don't be fooled by the looks of this bit of action here. There are no nerves there where the polyps are, so you won't feel a thing. The procedure is a success. And just as quickly as it happened, Jojo is back to his busy schedule. As it turns out, Jojo's polyp was precancerous, and luckily it was taken care of. However, this means Jojo will need to return 3 to 5 years after just to make sure. The bottom line here is that all is well in Jojo's colon, and it's all thanks to being aware and following procedure with his colonoscopy. Congratulations, Jojo!